What's up, SBD Crew? It's your boy Sports by Dustin, and today I'm giving you guys my favorite plays on PrizePicks for the NFL Sunday slate that takes place on December 4th. Before we get into the video, though, if you guys are not subscribed to the channel already, I would appreciate it if you did that right now. It takes 2 seconds. Trying to reach 5K subscribers by Christmas, and Christmas is coming. Like the video while you're at it. Really does help me out. It helps me push this video to a new type of audience that want to see this type of content. Let's try and reach 200 likes in this video. If you guys are not following me on Twitter already, follow me at Sports by Dustin. Any plays that don't make it into the videos, go here on Twitter and in the Discord. Free SBD Discord. Link is in the description. You guys can join it. People are in here talking all day about all types of sports, making plays with each other, helping each other out, giving advice. Lagucci Man is our go-to guy for UFC in the Discord. He's going to be putting out his Logan's left hook plays later today that I will also tweet out as well, and they'll be in the Discord. So make sure you guys are checking out the UFC plays for today. I'm filming this on Saturday, so you get some bonus plays if you guys see this before the fights on Saturday. All right. One last thing before I do give you guys my favorite plays on PrizePicks. Thrive Fantasy is an app that I've been using recently that is super sick. It's basically like DraftKings and PrizePicks had a baby where it's tournament style. So like DraftKings, you draft your players, and then you have a chance to win a lot of money, right? Off like a $10, $20 entry. Well, here on Thrive, you can actually, so $4,000 is going to be the top prize for this tournament here. And this is where you just predict touchdowns only in this one. They have regular props as well, but this tournament specifically is what I'm going to be trying. I've never tried one of these touchdown onlys on Thrive, but I'm going to try it this week. So it's asking us over under Saquon Barkley, 0.5 rush touchdowns. Less is worth a lot of points. More worth less points, but possibly that he does get that touchdown. So it also comes strategic strategy because, if you pick a lot of them with over 100 points and you get them right, the good chance are going to be up there in the money pretty high. So I'm gonna test my luck with this tournament here. So if you guys want to join Thrive and try these tournaments, link is in the description. You'll get code Dustin. You'll get 100% deposit match up to $100. Make sure you guys check it out. Super sick. I'm going to be doing it this week. All right. So now on to my first plays for the weekend. My first play is going to be a pass completions play, and it's going to be Marcus Mariota over 13.5 pass completions. Now, I know some of you guys that are thinking about whenever we bet on Marcus Mariota one time before and how sweaty it was, and we were calling him hot dog water. This is probably still true, but I like our spot for Marcus Mariota to go over 13.5 pass completions. If you can see here, he's gone over in 50% of his games this season, 6 out of 12. Now, however, he's going up against Pittsburgh, who is really, really not great at defending the pass. They let up 263 yards per game. However, their completion percentage, not bad, right? And we do need completions, but they're also allowing 36.18 pass attempts per game, which is the fourth most in the NFL. Obviously, Atlanta is pretty run heavy, but now they're going up against Pittsburgh, who stops the run really well. They're sixth best at stopping the run. However, let's say we get 25 pass attempts from Marcus Mariota. If you guys look over here, if you guys look here. So typically he's, around 14.3 pass completions. But if we look at his attempts here, it can range anywhere from 33 to 13. Now going up against a good rush D and a bad pass D, and they allow 36 pass attempts a game, which is less than he's ever had this season. However, let's just say we get 25. We get 25 pass attempts. In every single game that Marcus Mariota has had 25 pass attempts, he's gone over this number of 13.5 completions. So here, 25 pass attempts, 15, 30 and 19, 28 and 20, 25, 14. He went over by 1. And then these two as well. So if we get just 25 pass attempts, really love Marcus Mariota to go over. And some of you guys might be wondering, okay, but what about Kyle Pitts not being there, right? So over here on the right side of my screen, you can see underneath a little bit. We're going to go ahead and mark games without Kyle Pitts. He's done this in both games this season without Kyle Pitts as well. So we get those 25 pass attempts, which I'm thinking so against the Steelers. We can get those, and he goes over this number of 13.5. So I really like that one. It's also on the optimizer. This is the DG Fantasy Optimizer. You guys want to check it out. The link is in the description. you can use my code SBD and you'll get $5 off your first purchase. But he's minus 157 on Pinnacle to go over this number, 57.61 odds percent to hit. Really, really like this spot for him, especially if we get those pass attempts, which I think we might. Okay, my next play is actually going to be. All right, it's actually going to be Aaron Rodgers to go over 1.5 passing touchdowns, right? For as bad as Aaron Rodgers has been this season, he's gone over this number just this season 9 out of 12 times, right? Including last time he played the Bears, he did have 2 touchdowns, 2 passing touchdowns as well. However, when we bring it into the full last 2 seasons, right? 23 out of the last 29 games, 79% of the time, he has gone over this number of 1.5 passing touchdowns, right? And against, obviously, it's a rivalry game. Bears versus Green Bay, always a rivalry game. In the last 3 games that he's played the Bears, he's gone over this number with 2, 4, and 2. So no matter how bad the offense has looked, they're starting to get a little bit better on offense right now with Christian Watson coming along. He's got like 6 touchdowns in the last 4 games or something like that. Maybe like 5 touchdowns in the last 3 games. So whatever it is, it's pretty insane what he's been doing. Maybe they keep that going, and he's found something there with him. I like him to go over that number. I mean, let me just show you a little bit more on that. So he is going up against Chicago's defense, which does give up a lot on the ground. We've seen that. Aaron Jones torched them last time they played. But still, Aaron Rodgers was still able to get his 2 touchdowns. I think Aaron Rodgers, multiple passes over 20 yards, definitely can catch a deep ball to the Lizard King, as well as Christian Watson now coming along. All right, so I still like him to go over this number. Even if they run the ball a lot, they can get near the end zone and still Aaron Rodgers will toss one in. My next play is going to be one of the top plays on the optimizer. Dalvin Cook over 2.5 receptions. You see here, he is 61.15% odds to hit. Pinnacle's giving him a minus 183 line to go over 2.5 receptions. Dalvin, let's go ahead and mark it over here real quick. So Dalvin Cook over 2.5 receptions. Like I said, top play, one of the top plays on the optimizer. So he's coming off a game where he just had 4 receptions and then nothing against Dallas and against Buffalo. So last 3 games, he's gone over in 2 of these 3 games. Targets are kind of there in the last 5 games, 6, 6, 5, and 5, right? Should complete a lot of passes from quarterback to running back. Should be high percentage, although these 2 games, a couple of them did not complete. Dallas, he only had the 1 target. But if we look over here on the right side of the screen, you'll see pass-catching running backs versus the New York Jets, or just say running backs in general versus New York Jets that are catching passes. David Montgomery, line was set for 2.5, got 3. Let's scroll down. Ramondre Stevenson, line set to 3.5, got 6. Even Damian Harris got involved as a running back in that game, had 2 receptions. Scroll down a little bit more. Devin Singletary, 2.5, he had 4. Ramondre Stevenson, 3.5, and had 7. Damian Harris also went over his number. So you can see there's kind of a trend here. Even Melvin Gordon and Latavius Murray going over their number. Kind of a trend here against the Jets in pass-catching running backs. I think it's a good spot for Dalvin. The books favoring us. Like I said, the optimizer, if you guys want to check that out, the link is in the description. Definitely suggest it as a part of your research. Compare the sportsbook lines to PrizePicks lines. Helps you find a lot of good value. But that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, give the video a like. If you like these plays, play them. If you don't like them, don't play them. I never tell anybody to tail my picks. It's totally up to you guys. But these are what I am playing on Sunday, December 4th. Have a good one.